Hi everyone, my name is Reese and I'm a Pilates instructor. I am super excited to get this YouTube off the ground. I've been wanting to do this for so long and just find a way to connect with the community and just those that I've connected with in the past. I am open to getting to know who you are. Please say hi in the comments. We are going to get into a quick 15-minute ab burner today. You're giving your core just a little bit extra love and attention. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start by lying down on the mat here. And then from here, just go ahead and just take a big, deep inhale and exhale. Good. Big, deep inhale. Think of a balloon inflating with air. And then as you exhale, releasing all of that air, drawing your ribs down towards your hips as you do so. One more here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Let it all go. Good. Okay, so from here, let's go for knee sways. You're taking those knees over to one side. You can walk your hands a little bit wider here. Exhaling as you release those knees. Good. Feeling those low back ribs heavy. Just stretching out that low back here. It feels so good. And then from here, we'll just start to make them smaller and smaller, thinking about finding a nice little balance between your left and your right side here. And then from here, find your center. Now, option 2, keep the left leg bent, or you can lengthen the left leg here. And then from here, just extend the toes up to the sky. Let's go for a little point and flex. So you're just pointing the toe and flexing the toes toward you. Point and flex. Point and flex. A little articulation here. 2 more. And last one. Good. Meet me on your point here. From here, we're going to draw a little circle. So just taking that toe down, opening up and around here. Good. Trying to keep the hips as stable as you can, or at least your upper body a little bit more grounded into the mat. And then maybe you're grounding through your left heel as you draw the circles with your right toe here. A little harder for me today if you have tight hamstrings, which I do. So option to even just come and bend the knee in, giving you a little bit more stability here. 2 more in this direction. Last one. Go ahead and take the toe out, drawing that circle down and around. Good. Let's go for 4 more here. Nice work. Just warming up the core, warming up the hips. Last one. Good. From here, take the toes up. Let's start that flex. Lower the heel. Point the toe to lift. Again, option to keep the leg extended, pointing through the toe to lift. Not for me today. Reaching the heel and point. 2 more. Lower and lift. Good. Go ahead and bring that leg back to tabletop position. And then from here, we'll do the other side. Go ahead and meet me now with the left leg extended, left toes to sky. Let's just point and flex. Flex and point. 4 more. Good. You can kind of know the differences in your body here. You can feel them and how different one leg feels over the other. From here, let's go for those circles. Take the toe in. Draw that big circle up as you exhale. Inhale, exhale, draw the circle. Good. And again, you're grounding through now that right side here, that right ankle. So really plant that ankle in, digging into the heel. 2 more. Hamstrings are so tight. And last one, let's take it over to the other side. I've always been super jealous of the dancers here, but this is why you're here, right? You're building that flexibility, that mobility that we need here. 2 more. And last one. Let's find a lower and a lift. So lower the heel as you flex, point through the toe to lift. We lower, sweep the leg, and lift. So grounding through your right side here. Point and lift. 2 more. Last one. Good. Bending both knees. Going for those knee sways here. Okay, so from here, we're getting right into it. Let's go ahead and bring those hands behind our head. We're coming into some ab curls. Elbows are nice and wide. You're going to curl the chest up and lower. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. So you really want, as you lift the chest, that low back to really be hugging and pressing into the mat. Good. And think of sliding ribs to hips as you lift. Use your exhale to lift. Good. Fingertips are light on the head here. So we're not straining and crunching into the neck. Let your hands support your head here. 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold it up. Stay. And then you're going to float your right leg to tabletop as the left foot really digs into the mat. And then we lower down, switch. Good. Lower the chest. Exhale, curl up. Right leg floats up. Think of that thigh bone coming into your chest, lowering it down with control. Left leg lifts while keeping the hips still. And lower. Woo! Spicy already. And lower. Good. And lower. It's amazing how much mind-body connection you can get out of this. Really thinking about the hips being still. You're drawing your ribs down to your hip flexors as you lift. 3 more. 2 more here. Woo! And one final one. Meet me lifted. Now from here, just the march as we stay lifted. We have 8, 7. Can you curl up a little bit higher? For 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Good. Take an inhale. On your exhale, curl the chest up. Float your feet back into tabletop position. Now from here, keep the chest lifted. Double leg stretch. Maybe your heels come together, toes apart. Reach the legs. Bend the knees back into chest. Lower down. Exhale, curl up. Reach the legs long. Bend the knees back into chest. Lower down. This is your double leg stretch here. Really think about lengthening those heels away from you and then pulling in with control. 3 more. 2. Last one, meet me lifted. Stay here. Just a bend and stretch of the legs. Option to bring those toes toward the sky more than to the diagonal if this is too much for you. For 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. And last one. From here, stay lifted. We're coming into single leg stretch. You're going to bring the inside hand to the inside knee, outside hand to the ankle as you send the right knee into chest, left leg long, and switch. And switch. We have 8, 7, 6, 5. Elbows wide, chest is proud. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Lower the chest. Bring your toes up to the sky. From here, inhale, exhale, curl the chest. Now left leg goes long, pulling your right thigh in towards your chest. Give me a little double pulse, and switch. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Pulse, pulse, and switch. So you're sniffing through center and switching on the exhale. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower everything down. Let your feet find the floor here. Okay. From here, we're coming into a little bit of oblique work. So stretch your right leg or left leg to the sky. Let your right leg meet it. From here, bringing the hands behind the head. Pull the toes up to the sky. Pull your low back into the mat before lifting the chest. Now from here, reach left fingertips to right ankle. Lower down. Reach right fingertips, left ankle. Lower down. And switch. And switch. So those hips are nice and stable. You never truly lower down back to the mat. You're just alternating and shifting here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep reaching the toes, reaching the fingertips. 2. Last one. Lower down. Stretch the legs long here. Good. From here, we're coming into a little bit of a roll up. So maybe you're about hip width apart here. Fingertips are reaching up to the sky, reaching the heels nice and long. From here, take an inhale. You're going to sweep the fingertips behind you nice and long. Maybe they lower down to the ground. And then from here, take that inhale. On your exhale, you're going to start to peel yourself up, tucking the chin, rounding the spine, bone by bone, stacking up through center. Good. And then find a forward fold, reaching through, stretching that back here. Good. Reaching the crown of the head, and then you're going to start to restack. Contracting through the spine here, melting back down onto the mat. Arms sweep behind you. This should feel really, really good. Also very challenging. You can always bend the knees here. Stacking through center, feeling that upper back, low back stretch here, hammies here. Good. Contracting through the spine, rounding through the shoulders, plugging your belly button to spine as you find yourself melting back down into the mat. Whew. One more here. Inhale and exhale. Scoop the belly. Good. And forward fold. Good. Let your hands find the mat. We're just going to flip ourselves over. We're going to find an all fours position. Fingertips nice and wide. From here, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Lowering the chest, opening your heart center. Just finding some cat-cows here. Stretching out those abdominals. We're coming into a little plank series. So if you know this is really wristy for you, if it gets really hard on those wrists, you can always come down onto your forearms for modification. Now from here, we're going to step our right leg back. Just go ahead and press into the toes, reach the heel back, add a little double pulse, just stretching out that calf. Good. Return the knee, lower it down. This time, left leg reaches and press. So think of pressing that heel toward the opposite wall here behind you. Good. Now from here, we're coming into our plank. So a little spicy. You're going to find a plank position. Pull your belly button to spine, pressing the floor away. Fingertips are nice and wide. From here, you're going to pike your hips up, think downward dog. So piking the hips, reach the hips high, and then you're going to press onto your toes, ripple the chest forward, finding plank again. Inhale, piking the hips, reach the hips, exhale, rippling forward. Good. So you're really squeezing those inner thighs here. Everything is working. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. Meet me in your high plank. Good. Now from here, a little challenge. We're alternating into side planks. So you're going to sweep the fingertips up to the sky. Find your side plank. Press that floor away from you. Rotate. Hand finds the mat. We're going to rotate the hips to the other side. So nice and strong here. Even if you have to take your time, you can always come down into your forearm here. Right? Alternating sides. Just keep the hips lifted. Keep the ribs pulled up here. Keep the ribs lifted. Keep the hips pressing forward. Squeeze the booty. 2 more. Whew. And last one. Good. From here, lower down onto your forearms. Stay strong. We're almost there. Knee taps. We lower the right knee and lift. Lower the left and lift. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Hip dips for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees. Ooh, send your knees wide. Sending your hips back, stretching and reaching the arms. Take a deep breath, melting into the mat. One more breath. And we made it, guys. Thank you